Hi there everybody, this is Mike Shoemake with a quick tutorial on how to add a Google form to your announcements to collect your advisee information on a weekly basis. What I'm going to start with is a basic Google screen. Notice that I am signed in right now and my Google ID here is iHall. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Docs, Google Docs. And when it goes to the Google Docs, I'm going to create a new form. And here I am in the form area, and it asks me, what kind of questions do I want to ask. First, I'm going to title the form advisee information. Underneath that, in this little box, I'm going to put some general information, and then I'm going to start actually creating the questions. So as you can see, I've started by telling students what this form is for in the little box, and excuse me, and also explaining that this is for personal reflection and accountability, as well as to keep the advisor up to date. The first thing I'm going to ask for students is the last name, and the second, when I go in and click the little pencil, it says edit, is going to ask for their first name. What that's going to do is it's going to allow me to put the names in alphabetical order easily in the spreadsheet, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. One of the options is that you can make this a required question before they submit it. I typically make the first name and last name required questions, and then I hit done. Now, as you can see, I forgot to do that on this one, but I can always go back and edit by hitting the pencil, making it a required question, and hitting done. Now, let's take a look at different kinds of questions. I can add a text answer, which is what I've got here, a short word or two from students. I can also give a paragraph text, which gives them a little bit more room to write. Multiple choice, I can give them check boxes to select, choosing from a list, scale, grid. These are all different kinds of questions that can be recorded in the Google spreadsheet that this form is going to create, and we'll show you that in just a second. Let me go ahead and create a few more example questions for you though. Here you can see I've added a couple more questions. I'm asking students to list the current courses they're taking with IQ, and I've also asked them to list what their averages are in each of their courses. Then I've asked them to indicate whether or not their parents are currently aware of their average. I want to encourage teachers at IQ Academy to tell students that they need to meet with a parent and go over their grades on a weekly basis. It's good to keep parents involved and make sure that parents are aware that it's a good idea to check student grades on a weekly basis. But remember, we should always be proactive about that and make sure that parents are aware of what student averages are. At the bottom, you can see I've added another multiple choice question asking students how they feel like they're doing, and also asking if they need help, because they can indicate that at the bottom. Now, notice at the bottom of the screen where you see a blue link. I'm going to take that link, I'm going to copy it by hitting Control-C, and then I'm going to paste it into Notepad, because that link is going to be important in a minute. Now, I'm going to save this form, and it's saved as a form in my iHall contacts, and then I'm going to use that same link. Oh wait, before I do that, there's something else I want to do. Let's make these look nice so students appreciate seeing them in the announcements. You can put all kinds of different templates on them to make them look nice. I'm going to select this one for mine. Now I'm going to apply the template, and now when I go to a new screen, I'm going to hit paste, and that's what students are going to see in the announcements. Really quickly, I'm going to fill out this form, and then I'm going to create a new presentation on what we can do with it on the back end and what it looks like in the actual Google form spreadsheet. This is Mike Shoemake. This has been part one of how to get this spreadsheet up and running. Thank you.